In a bitter truth, social rant, former President Donald Trump vowed to go after President Joe Biden's family. Trump, who is facing 2 separate criminal charges, accused Biden of being a corrupt politician and said that he would not rest until he had brought him to justice. This is another low. How low can Trump go? He's publicly stating that he will use his power as a president if elected in 2024 to go after his political rival family, and he's not saying this in private. Yet, this is the same man that some Americans are willing to vote for. And here, over the Atlantic, we have Boris Johnson, our former Prime Minister, who resigned as an MP yesterday, trying to mimic the same behavior, doing and saying anything and almost getting away with it. Trump, who is facing charges of fraud and obstruction of justice, accused Biden of being a corrupt politician and said that he would not rest until he had brought him to justice. "I am going to go after Joe Biden and his family like they have never been gone after before," Trump said in his Truth Social post. "They are all corrupt and they are all going to pay." Trump's comments came as he prepared to fly to Miami for his arraignment. Trump has been indicted on 37 criminal counts related to his handling of presidential records in the wake of his departure from the White House in January 2021. He separately faces 34 cases brought by prosecutors in New York related to a hush money scheme set up during his 2016 presidential campaign. And as if that wasn't enough, Kari Lake, the failed governor candidate for Florida, also had this to say. She's just confirmed America is a corrupt country. Elections are stolen, unless, of course, if she or any of the others she supports wins. For anyone else, the election was stolen.
For a long time, 2020, we saw what happened when we ignored a corrupt election and allowed someone like Joe Biden to get into the White House and lead our country into destruction. And I
Ms.
believe
Lake, you can look down the camera and say that, but you know that's not true. You know that the election was not stolen.
You know, I wouldn't expect you coming from Australia to know one damn
We're
thing
from the
about our
UK.
country. Oh, you're from the UK. I was told you were from Australia.
Okay, so you'd speak to someone who is on the right of politics, but not to an independent
I
journalist.
don't expect you to understand what's happening in our country, because I can see you've come at this from a left agenda, which is very typical of the fake news. And the people aren't listening to you. They really aren't. And you don't understand what it means to shed blood for your freedom like we did here when we broke ourselves free from a tyrant called King George. So when you learn a little bit about our history, then I'll have a conversation, but you don't know what the hell you're talking about.
I mean, if America was meant to represent the land of the free and the pinnacle of democracy where dreams take flight on freedom's wings, and a nation where liberty's flame forever burns and equality and justice are meant to be the tapestry of hope, why in God's name are people such as Trump and Kari allowed to hold public office? Thanks for tuning in. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel for more updates. We'd love to hear your thoughts on these developments in the comments below.